Welcome to today's video. Love, at its core, is a delicate dance between two souls. But sometimes we lose the rhythm. We chase after someone, pouring our heart and soul into them, hoping for reciprocation, only to be met with indifference. It's a painful cycle where we forget one crucial thing, ourselves. I've witnessed, even experienced, those moments of vulnerability, unanswered messages, seemingly meaningless gifts, all in the hope of gaining a little attention. But the harder we try, the more we get hurt. Like a moth drawn to a flame. It's not the light that attracts us, but the fire that consumes us. The truth is, no one is attracted to something easily obtained. In love, people don't want a presence that's always available like a pre-wrapped gift. They want a challenge. Something that makes them yearn and appreciate. And this is what I want to share with you, the power of letting go. When you learn to walk away, you not only make yourself valuable, but you also send a powerful message: I know my worth. Join me as we explore the secret of why walking away can sometimes be the most powerful act of attraction. Are you ready? Your journey starts right here. First, let me explain why. Why does love flee when chased? And chase when fled? In love, attraction doesn't stem from what's easily attained, but from what makes us yearn and strive to conquer. Humans tend to value what's out of reach, what needs to be explored and fought for. Therefore, when you're always available, always there to meet their every need, you inadvertently diminish your own value. You become a given, a familiar presence they begin to take for granted instead of cherishing. Conversely, someone who maintains a healthy distance, who knows when to pull back, becomes an enigma that sparks curiosity. That distance not only provides space for the other person to think but also creates a natural attraction, igniting the instinct to explore and conquer within them. It's this scarcity that makes you precious and unforgettable. Moreover, when you try to cling, the energy you exude isn't love, but insecurity and fear. The other person senses the tension in every rushed message, the anxious eyes, or the pleading voice begging them not to leave. These signs, instead of moving them, make them feel pressured and suffocated. And the human instinct when feeling trapped is to escape. More importantly, constantly chasing after someone not only harms the relationship but also hurts you. It erodes your self-respect, making you doubt your worth. You start to think you're not good enough, that you need to do more, give more to be worthy of their love. It's a dangerous cycle where the harder you try, the further they drift away, and you become exhausted both mentally and emotionally. Remember, true love never needs to be forced or proven. It's a natural connection between two souls, where each person feels valued for who they are. When you learn to walk away, to conserve your energy for yourself, you not only protect your heart but also create a better version of yourself, a version that others will admire and desire. Next, what is the powerful allure of walking away? In love, walking away doesn't equate to giving up or surrendering. It's about asserting your own value and restoring balance in the relationship. When you walk away, you create crucial space, both physically and emotionally, for both of you to reflect on the relationship and reassess your true feelings. This isn't an act of selfishness, but rather an expression of self-love, of recognizing that you, too, deserve to be loved and cherished. By stepping back, You introduce a crucial psychological element, scarcity. In nature, as in relationships, what is rare often becomes more valuable. When you're no longer readily available, constantly present wherever they are or catering to their every need, you make them realize your presence isn't a given. This sparks curiosity within them, a sense of absence, leading them to wonder, why isn't he or she like before? What has changed? Am I losing something important? Conversely, many people, when they sense a relationship in crisis, choose to cling. They send endless messages, try to explain, even go to great lengths to please the other person. But the truth is, these very actions inadvertently diminish their value in the other person's eyes. By chasing after someone, you not only convey a lack of confidence and insecurity, but also make the other person feel pressured and suffocated. The energy of panic and fear of abandonment is a repulsive energy. And instead of pulling them closer, you push them further away. Walking away, on the other hand, sends a powerful message: I know my worth. I deserve to be loved. But I won't compromise my self-respect to hold on to anyone. This is how you regain control of your emotions while creating the necessary space for the other person to reflect. Without clinging, without pressure, they have the opportunity to recognize their own feelings, whether they truly need you, or are simply relying on your presence as a habit. A friend of mine once found himself in this situation. After his girlfriend became distant, he panicked, sending constant messages, even sending gifts every day to salvage the situation. But instead of improving the relationship, he was met with silence. Finally, he decided to stop. Instead of focusing on his girlfriend, he turned his attention to work, spent time on his hobbies and friends. A miracle happened. After a few weeks, his girlfriend started texting him, asking about him, even initiating meetups. The distance he created not only helped him regain his balance, but also made her realize his value. Most importantly, walking away is not just about impacting the relationship, but also an opportunity to reconnect with yourself. By creating distance, you can ask yourself, is this relationship truly right for me? Does this person deserve the love I've given them? Sometimes, distance not only helps the other person recognize your worth, but also helps you realize if you're truly happy in that relationship. Don't be afraid to walk away. If the other person truly values you, they will return. Not because you tried to hold on, but because they realize they can't find the same value in anyone else. If they don't come back, you have your answer, that you deserve a better relationship. In conclusion, the allure of walking away lies not in the mere act itself, but in the powerful message it conveys: you love yourself enough to not settle for a half-hearted relationship. This not only makes you more attractive, but also helps you find true balance and happiness in love. The art of letting go, the secret to regaining balance and self-worth. Letting go isn't about giving up or admitting defeat. It's an art. A powerful act of reaffirming your value in a relationship and regaining necessary balance. When you learn to let go properly, you not only protect yourself but also allow the relationship to develop healthily or open yourself up to new, better opportunities. In relationships, dedicating all your energy to thinking about the other person often makes you forget yourself. To let go properly, the first thing you need to do is shift your focus from them to yourself. This not only helps you regain balance but also makes you more attractive in their eyes. When you invest time in yourself, you send the message that you are independent, valuable. And don't depend on anyone to feel complete. Start by doing things you love, join a new class. Pursue a long-forgotten passion. Or focus on improving your physical health through the gym, yoga, or running. These activities not only enrich your life, but also help you develop confidence and joy. A friend of mine, after a breakup, decided to join a tennis club, a hobby he had neglected due to being busy with the relationship. As a result, he not only found a new passion but also attracted the attention of his ex when she realized he had changed, becoming more mature and interesting. A common mistake in the process of letting go is trying to fix the relationship at all costs. When you put all your energy into fixing, you inadvertently send the message that the relationship is more important than you are. And that makes you lose self-respect. Remember, not every relationship problem needs to be fixed. And not every relationship is worth holding on to. Sometimes, stopping is the best way to get things back on track. Let things happen naturally. Allow the other person to feel free and take time to reflect on their own feelings. A friend of mine once shared, "When I stopped texting every day to check in, she started texting me back. Instead of trying to hold on, I learned to step back and let her decide if she really wanted me." Not every relationship needs you to fix it. And sometimes stopping is the best way to get things back on track. Letting go properly means allowing the other person the space to assess their own feelings, rather than imposing or forcing. Let them freely feel your absence. Another friend of mine shared that when he stopped texting every day to check in, his ex-girlfriend started texting him first. It was this stepping back that helped her realize the value of the relationship she had previously taken for granted. However, facing letting go is not easy. It's a process where you have to overcome the fear of loss, the fear that when you let go, they will leave forever. But you need to understand that a true relationship never requires you to compromise your self-respect or self-worth. If they don't choose you, it doesn't mean you're not good enough. It's just a sign that you and they are not compatible. And letting go is a way for you to make space for better things. Letting go is also an opportunity for you to re-evaluate the relationship. Ask yourself, does this person really make me happy? Is this relationship worth continuing to invest in? If the answer is no, then letting go will help you break free from an unhealthy cycle. If the answer is yes, then the distance you create will help both of you realize each other's value, opening up opportunities to rebuild the relationship from a healthier foundation. During the process of letting go, it's important to maintain positive energy. Don't let yourself get caught up in negative emotions like anxiety, grief, or obsession over losing that person. Instead, focus on bringing energy back to yourself. When you live with confidence, independence, and joy, you not only improve your life but also make the other person realize that you are valuable and not easily replaceable. Finally, remember that letting go doesn't mean cutting off completely, but rather resetting necessary boundaries to protect yourself. When you respect yourself and refuse to compromise your self-respect to save a relationship, you are learning to love yourself properly. This not only makes you stronger but also helps you become the best version of yourself, a version worthy of true love. Letting go properly is not just an act in love, but also a lesson in maturity in life. Let this be an opportunity for you to assert your value and open up a brighter future full of promise. Reclaiming confidence and self-worth. When you stop chasing someone else's shadow, stop seeking validation in their eyes, you begin the journey of discovering and appreciating yourself. You learn to listen to your inner voice, nurture your passions, Pursue your dreams. And cultivate a richer soul. You understand that your worth doesn't come from praise or attention from others, but from your own efforts and growth on life's journey. Confidence and self-worth aren't about an arrogant facade, but about a light that radiates from within, naturally attracting all eyes. It's about independence of spirit, the ability to create your own happiness, and the resilience to face life's storms. When you are complete and fulfilled, you don't need to rely on anyone else to feel secure. Nor do you need to seek fulfillment in half-hearted relationships. Imagine, in a forest of flowers competing for attention, which flower would impress you the most? Surely not the fragile flower that always needs shelter, but the strong one that proudly stretches towards the sun. In love, too, a confident, independent person full of positive energy will always be more attractive than someone constantly seeking comfort and dependence, because they bring a sense of security, trust, and inspire a desire to conquer in the other person. And the best thing about confidence and self-worth is that it frees you from unworthy relationships. When you know how to love and value yourself, you won't allow yourself to be trapped in cycles of disrespect, contempt, or exploitation. You deserve a sincere love where you are loved and cherished for who you are. Life is a long journey, and love is only a part of it. Don't make it the sole destination of your life. Love yourself. Nurture your soul to become richer and shine brighter. Then, true love will come naturally, as a gift for like-minded souls. As Charlie Chaplin once said, "Nothing is more precious than independence and freedom. Choose yourself." It's not just the right choice, but the only way to find true happiness in love and in life itself.